Hi, I'm talking about transition between primary and high school. I have a son who's 25, and so we've finished all the studying. However, what we've learned in that period is that, well, in primary school, there's a focus on skills, living skills, learning to live with one another, behave with one another, probably picking up very simple gross motor and fine motor skills. When we go to high school, the focus tend to be academia, getting ready for work or getting ready for TAFE. But is that the focus? Are we meant to do that? Because a child on the spectrum tend to learn when the conditions are suitable to them. In primary school, and mainly in SDS, with specialized autism school, the accommodation is there for the child, and so they learn well, they learn in a non-threatening environment. When you go to high school, especially in a special school, the focus is on academia, getting a pass mark, but that doesn't mean that the child is learning. All they do to learn how to do is get a pass. I think it's more important at that stage to think about the accommodation required, the training required for the teachers, the acceptance for that school, and so as parents, let's focus on that as opposed to just pure academia. Hi, I'm talking about education post high school. I have a son who's 25 and has finished TAFE in high school, and so I'm probably in a better position than most to talk about it. We tend to think of learning and studying and learning in part of studies, formal education. However we think about it, our children on the spectrum continue to learn past that. In fact, they have to learn all their lives because they are trying to adapt to an environment that's not suitable to them. They think differently, they react differently, and they have difficulties understanding social cues. And social cues change with environment, change with situation, change with circumstances, and change in different cultural sense. So where is the coordination factor? In high school, there's a curriculum, there's an aim to get to high school, to TAFE, there's an aim to get to university, there's an aim to get to a job. But once we finish that high school, where do we go? Do we have someone coordinating our child's continuing learning? Even as adults, we're not on the spectrum. We have post-secondary education, we have post-university degrees and diplomas. Well, where do we do with our children on the spectrum? I believe there's a gap, it's a huge gap, because our children, especially those with an ID, tend to need help forever. But if we don't give them the skill and we don't continue to look at what they need, we fail them and we put them in situations where they can't manage themselves.